What is going on, everybody? What is going on, everybody? My name is JeffLightsyJr. This is the Vic Formation Sports Show. Thank you guys for tuning in. YouTube, Facebook, wherever you get your content. Do me a favor, hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and notification bell because I upload all the time. I'm about to get back to uploading every single day. As today, we're talking about Deion Sanders. I'm finally getting around to the Deion Sanders. He got his new contract from the Colorado Buffaloes. He's going to be a Buff for a long time. At least it shows. And I want to discuss whether this contract was deserved or earned. Or is there a difference? Does it even make a difference? Let's talk about it after the bumper. Stay tuned. What is happening? What is happening? What is happening, everybody? My name is JeffLightsYJr. Thank you guys for tuning in. Be sure to hit that thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and notification bell because I'm getting back to uploading every single day. Now, if you live under a rock, Deion Sanders signed one of the most lucrative contracts in all of college football last week as he got a 5-year, $54 million contract extension from the Colorado Buffaloes. Let's read the story from Henry Dinich of ESPN. It says Colorado coach Deion Sanders has earned himself 5 years, $54 million contract extension runs through 2029. Making him one of the highest paid coaches in the country, according to a copy of the contract obtained by ESPN. Sanders' base salary will increase to $10 million in 2025, making him the highest paid football coach in the Big 12 and amongst the top 10 highest paid coaches in the country. According to the contract, Sanders will earn $10 million in 2026, $11 million in 27, $11 million in 28, and $12 million in 2029. If Sanders accepts another coaching job before the end of the contract, his buyout starts at $12 million for the rest of 2025, followed by 10, 6 million in the following years, 4, 3, and goes all the way down to 3 in 2029. He can retire from coaching, though, without having to pay damages to the university as long as he doesn't then return to coach somewhere else. Sanders, who inherited a 1-11 football team in 2022, has led Colorado to 13 wins, including 9 last season and a bowl berth. Now, so this is the part where we're going to discuss the is it deserved versus earned. So this was a topic I saw on the Coach JB show with Big Smitty. Shout out to those guys. I tune in quite often. And they were talking about this, and JB was like, he deserves it, but he didn't earn it. And JB's biggest gripe and why he feels like he didn't earn, meaning Deion, he being Deion, he didn't earn his contract is because Deion, like the report said, has only 13 wins in 2 years, which averages at about 6.5 wins per year. Is an average of 6.5 wins per year worth paying you like you're some of these coaches? I'm going to show you like the company that Deion is in now with his current contract. Like this is the company that he now keeps with his current deal. There's Kirby Smart at number 1, Ryan Day, Kirby Smart, 2-time national champion, Ryan Day, national champion, Dabo Swinney, 2-time national champion. Then there's Deion Sanders. Like that's and then there's Steve Sarkisian, who's been to the college football playoff. He's never won a national championship, but has been to the college football playoff, and last year I think had 13 wins, right? Think about this. Steve Sarkisian had 13 wins last year. Deion has 13 wins total during his 2 years at Colorado. So that's what JB's gripe is, why Deion deserves it because of all the money that he's brought to Colorado. That's why Colorado couldn't afford Deion's $5 million salary or $4 million salary just 2 years ago. And in 2 years, they're now able to make him the 4th highest paid coach, more than doubling that salary in just 2 years. So if they're able to double it, because let me let you in on a secret if you don't know this, right? When people pay you, A, what you command, and B, what they can afford. Think about that. They pay you what they can afford. So 2 years ago, Colorado told you that they were putting Coach Prime's contract on a credit card. And 2 years later, they're able to make him the 4th highest paid coach in college football. So what do you think they making? What do you think the University of Colorado has made over the course of the last 2 years if they're able to make Coach Prime the 4th highest paid coach in all of college football? Over Steve Sarkisian, right under Dabo Swinney, 2-time champion, right under Ryan Day, a champion, right under Kirby Smart, a 2-time national champion. That's telling you they done made hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds of millions of dollars, not just the University of Colorado, but Boulder, the Denver area, because people got to fly into the Denver airport to get there. And the whole state of Colorado has made a gazillion dollars because of the presence of one Deion Sanders. So when I go back to asking the question whether he deserves it or earned it, I think it's both. I think he deserves it because of what I just explained, and I think he's earned it. Like, yeah, Kenny Dillingham went to the college football playoff last year, and Kenny Dillingham won the Big 12, and I think they finished with like either 11. I think they finished with 11 wins. Kenny Dillingham has done all of that. The coach of BYU, forgive me for not knowing his name, who beat the hell out of Deion in the bowl game, won double-digit games and finished second in the Big 12, or at the top of the Big 12, and did all those things. Yeah, it's good for them. Like, amazing. But those guys aren't Deion Sanders. And people say, well, that's not fair. Well, life's not fair. I'm sorry, life's not fair. That's how it works. Like, sometimes when you're the draw, whether you have as many wins as Kenny Dillingham or the coach from BYU or whoever, it's not the way it's just the way the cookie crumbles. Life's not fair. Deion Sanders both earned it and deserved it, because if Kenny Dillingham was in Boulder and not at Arizona State, A, I don't know if they make the college football playoff, they get as many wins, and B, the impact is not the same. Hundreds of millions of dollars would have been poured into the city of Boulder, the university, in the state of Colorado if Kenny Dillingham was their coach. Maybe they have a better football team. I don't know. I mean, I'm not here to dispute that. Maybe they have a better football team. Maybe if the head coach of BYU was at Colorado, not BYU, maybe they have a better record in those first 2 years. I don't know. But I do know this. They wouldn't have had a Travis Hunter, so therefore they wouldn't have had a Heisman Trophy winner. They wouldn't have had a Shedeur Sanders, so therefore they probably wouldn't have had a top 10 quarterback. And they wouldn't have been able to bring 100. Because think about it, because I haven't even brought in the Travis piece, the Travis/Shedeur piece. Because having those two players on a team with Deion Sanders and the video work of someone by the well-off media, the Reach the People media, all of the pregame show, all of those outlets, that's bringing more attention and more spotlight to the University of Colorado, to the city of Boulder. It makes people more intrigued. It gets people out there. It gets people to the games. It gets people to the city. It gets people to the state. So yes, he deserves it. And yes, he's earned it. Maybe in your mind, he hasn't earned it completely on the field, but this is a business play. I remember when Deion was hired at Colorado, Dr. Boyce Watkins, shout out to Dr. Boyce. He's my guy. Dr. Boyce said, this isn't just hiring a football coach. He said, this is a business acquisition. Like, this is a big business acquiring another big business. For example, there's talks right now, there's rumors around that Amazon is looking to buy TikTok. Like, TikTok is the fastest growing, most popular social media app out there right now. And Amazon, which is another big business, is looking to buy a big business. That's what Colorado did when they acquired Deion Sanders. Like, and really, they didn't buy him. They acquired him and they became partners. That's why Deion's allowed to do a lot of stuff that a lot of college football coaches aren't able to do. And that's why after only 2 years and 13 wins, he's the fourth highest paid college football coach in the country, with no bowl wins, one winning record, and no national championships, no conference championships. But he brought your business hundreds of millions of dollars. So in my mind, he both deserves it and he's earned it, because this was a bigger play than just for football. This is a bigger play than just football. The football thing, I think, is going to take care of itself. They had 9 wins. They brought in Juju Lewis, 5-star, Carday Smith, 5-star. The Colorado logo has been seen on more outlets. And I talked about just the in-house outlets that they have, Well Off, Reach the People, the pregame show. But Carday Smith made his announcement on Fox Sports 1. Like, they had 5 commitments on Nightcap, like 4 or 5 commitments in one night on Nightcap with Shannon Sharp, with like 30,000 people watching all at once. Juju Lewis announced his commitment on the Pat McAfee show. So think about all these. That's ESPN. So ESPN, Fox, Shay Media, which is one of the biggest independent media companies, sports media companies in the world. That's 3 different platforms, and I'm probably missing some. Cormani McClain did Gillian Wallow. He did his commitment on Gillian Wallow. That's 4 or 5 different outlets outside of their own that had the CU logo, that had the CU brand, that promoted the University of Colorado. So yeah, to me, he deserved it and he earned it. Shout out to Coach Brown. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. Once again, my name is JeffLightsYJr. Right here. This is the Victor Formation Sports Show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button for me. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Like, share, subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Peace.